I am going to use my basic knowledge of human behavior and logic and common sense during this time of racist nonsense to try to get a grip. My name is Charles, and welcome to Am I Crazy? And let me take you back in time. A long time ago. Now, for the sake of this story here, just imagine that I am white. I don't want to work anymore. I am lazy. I am going to kick the shit out of this guy and make him do what I want him to do. Okay? Imagine that. I'm tired of raking this shit. Hey, Cletus, you do that shit now. Well, what you do? Don't talk about me. Do that shit. Okay? And then here comes another Joe Schmo from down the street that saw Joe Schmo number 1 kick the shit out of Joe Schmo number 3 or 2, whatever, and made him do his shit. So he's like, hey, Joe Schmo, how you do that? It was easy. I kicked his ass, and then I made him do my shit. Oh, really? For real? Yes, I did. I'll tell you what. He's a good worker. How about I sell him to you? Shit. Sure. Okay. He's already whipped in the shape, and great worker. You know, he's gonna go cost this much. All you guys to do is whoop his ass every once in a while. Oh, that sounds good. Here you go. I just made quite a bit of money there. I'm gonna keep doing this. Now let's fast forward. What was that? What was that? That was spark of capitalism. Let's fast forward. I'm starting to run out of people to kick their ass and do my shit. I keep selling them, and I need some more. I need some more of these slaves to make some more money and build my shit. We need to find means of travel. Joe Schmo 1, 3, and 8. Build me boats. Boats have been made. Alright, let's get up out of here. Land on another rock filled with people that look like me. Hey, let's kick their ass and make them do my shit and build my shit. We call them Joe Schmo's 11, 13, whatever the fuck. Build my shit. Build me some more boats. Let's go to this place and let's call it America. I think we all know what happens next. But let's continue on with our story. Alright, look, fellas. Look, we've been making money, and the economy's been getting boosted, but this shit's getting out of hand. We can't just keep hanging people in the streets. Come on, man, we gotta dial it back a little bit. Yeah. I think you're right. So what do we do? Good question. Let's start calling them criminals and do it behind closed doors. And, justify them building the economy as labor for their criminal actions. Call it work crew. That's a great idea. What's happening to the children? What's happening to the children's minds when they watch these people being chained to trees and things? What do you think is happening as their minds are developing and they watch this behavior? Same way we grow up and we watch dogs being chained to trees. It becomes, that's an animal to me. I am superior. That's what's happening to the children's minds. The people before them, maybe that's just wasn't what it was. It wasn't. I don't think it was that for them. It was just a source of money and building the economy. But the children were developing a superiority complex. So when the adults were like, hey man, shit's getting out of control, we can't just keep hanging them in the streets, guess what sparked and spawned from that? Neo-Nazis. The kids are like, no, fuck that, I want to keep hanging people in the streets. Like I said, I'm just trying to speak from logic and basic common knowledge, that I'm not reading a book. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but am I crazy? The source of it all is greed. So let's stick to the racism. There are studies that have been done on primates that where they found that in the same type of species of primate, one family over here had learned how to use a tool, and it was passed down through generations and generations and generations. But the same species of a different family of the same species doesn't know how to use that tool yet. So it's like a learned type of behavior that kind of gets passed down, almost as if it's part of the DNA almost. So when I see people nowadays, I almost feel bad for them, because it's like it's this veil that has been pulled over their eyes. It's a brainwashed, and it's really bad. So bad that people won't even see it right in front of their eyes. That's how bad it is. Let me explain. I am of mixed color. Father was black. He fought in Vietnam. He went through plenty of racism, I'm sure. He's no longer with us because of the Agent Orange that would spread around during Vietnam War. He caught cancer and is no longer with us. A friend of my mom's asked her to watch a program about the struggles of black men and women back in the day, and we had a conversation after it. This was just a couple of days ago. She says she had no idea that he had gone through so much, and the thing is but it was right in front of your face. And then when I explained my experiences, the reaction is kind of almost as if there's this veil that just makes everything look fine. It's strange. Another example of this veil. A friend of mine, we were having a conversation about race and all that stuff, whatever. During the time Muslims and Mexicans were getting hella flack, getting pushed out of the country, and wall was going up. Yes, I was, having a debate with them, And he asked me the analogy. He asked me, so what would you do if someone offered you a carton of eggs and told you that they knew that one of them was bad, but they didn't know which one? Would you still get the carton of eggs? Now, if I would have had agreed with him, we could not be friends. Because if I agree with that analogy, then Hitler, Ted Bundy, Unabomber, Charles Manson, Donald Trump, it's a veil. Had no clue. White man saying that to a black man. No idea. I believe it's purely coincidence that we were having this white-black thing here in America. We would be having racism experiences no matter where we are. This all stems from capitalism. People are experiencing these type of experiences all over the world all of the time. It became about behavior, and that's just another form of a veil that's been put over our own eyes. Because what happens? What happens? What are you thinking right now when I tell you I straighten my hair so I can do it? I pull my pants up around my waist and tighten my belt. I speak clearly. You're probably thinking, well, you're trying to be white? What? If it's a little white boy that has his pants down around his behind under his butt, and he's got some tattoos, and he walks with some swag, and he's got some slang going on. But you trying to be black? What? It's not about color. It's about the behavior. And then what happens to us black people? We can't act white. So we start dropping our pants, acting all gangsterific and shit, and end up getting shot. All of it's silly, stupid. Wake up, people, man. Open your eyes and start caring about each other. All in all, I blame this on the birth of capitalism a long time ago. This is just the stem of it. It happens all over the planet, this stuff, and people going through this kind of stuff, and the places burning down. It's because of a small group of people that sit around a round table and keep us sheep, keep us stupid. This racist veil, it doesn't anger me anymore. It hurts me because people are subjected to this stuff unwillingly. It's like it's a behavior that is passed down through generations, like it's in your blood, man. People nowadays honestly don't understand, so how can I be mad at you? I have to continue to show you that I care about you. That's the only way I can. Only way. We have to stop regurgitating our history of where we came from. We got to stop teaching our children that we came from blood, and you got to keep that up like it's tradition. Start teaching our children to love and care for one another and contribute, have harmony. The entire planet, yo. Because I don't know about you, every time I hear my history, I get pissed. I get mad and sad. I don't want to hear it no more. I want to write a new book here of history. I want to link up with everybody on the planet and learn new things, be creative, new ideas, and leave this freaking planet. If we all cared about each other in harmony and love, man, we could spread that among the cosmos, yo. We need to wake up and stop letting these upper echelon cats let us just be sheep and tear ourselves apart over nonsense, yo. It's so bad that we do stupid stuff. There's people on the streets during a virus that's killing people saying it's my American right to get a virus if I want to. That's the same thing. The only difference between this virus is it's not turning people into zombies. Do you understand that? Would you say the same thing during a zombie freaking apocalypse? Think about it, man. You're gonna go out and talk about I'm gonna try to build my immunity and then turn into a zombie and then fuck up everybody else you care about? Because that's what you're doing. That's what is happening. All of this. People need to wake up and start caring about their neighbors, yo. Start contributing. Stop robbing them. Capitalism is the death of us, son. All the way we survive is by joining hands and remembering what it was to love someone. That's a wrap.